Contemporary research consistently shows that the offender population comprises distinct subgroups, each following a recognizable developmental pathway associated with different risks and outcomes. In this section, we will explore some of these pathways. We begin with Terry Moffat's developmental theories, specifically her concept of life course persistent, LCP, offenders. LCP offenders exhibit a lifelong pattern of antisocial behavior and tend to resist treatment or rehabilitation. According to Moffat, failing to develop social and academic skills in childhood makes it extremely difficult to recover from these missed opportunities later in life. Numerous studies indicate that early-onset antisocial behavior is strongly linked to a wide range of long-term issues, including mental and physical health challenges, economic hardship, interpersonal difficulties, and legal troubles. It appears that LCP offenders become entrenched in a deviant lifestyle from an early age, with their surrounding social environment further reinforcing their risk factors. The majority of juvenile offenders follow a second developmental pathway. They begin engaging in delinquent behavior during adolescence but typically desist around their 18th birthday. Terry Moffat refers to these individuals as adolescent-limited offenders. Some developmental psychologists have proposed a related life stage known as emerging adulthood, which closely resembles Moffat's concept of adolescent-limited offending. Emerging adulthood applies to individuals between the ages of 18 and 25 who have not yet fully transitioned into adult roles within society. This stage may be particularly relevant for understanding antisocial and criminal behavior among those who have moved beyond adolescence but have not yet become fully integrated into the adult world. Issues related to this stage are discussed in box 6-2 of your text. An interesting insight from your text is that Generation Z, those born around the turn of the century, reports experiencing stress due to concerns about mass shootings, immigration policies, sexual assault, sexual harassment, and other nationally significant issues. In fact, 90% of Gen Z individuals reported experiencing at least one physical or emotional symptom of stress, such as feelings of sadness, depression, or a lack of motivation. Gender differences have been noted in developmental theories of delinquency. According to Moffat, one key factor in the onset of delinquency among adolescent girls is their ongoing association with delinquent peers. Additionally, intimate relationships with male delinquents are strongly linked to delinquency in girls. While girls tend to engage in serious antisocial behavior later than boys, research has identified several significant predictors of early-onset offending in girls. These include parental transitions such as separation, divorce, death, or incarceration, and the criminality of biological parents. Research indicates that the brain does not reach full maturity until approximately age 25. The dual systems theory is a theory of adolescent brain development that focuses on differences between cognitive and emotional maturity in most adolescents. Researchers believe the brain of the typical adolescent matures along two different paths, a cognitive and a socio-emotional one. According to this theory, adolescence is a time of taking risks, being susceptible to the influence of peers and feeling invulnerable. The vulnerability to risk-taking that is encouraged by the socio-emotional system is believed to be the result of high levels of sensation or reward-seeking and low impulse control, a condition most prevalent during mid-adolescence. Your text suggests that if adolescents are exposed to positive and supportive environments, they will flourish. If they experience negative and toxic environments, they will suffer in powerful and enduring ways. The coercion developmental theory posits that poor parental monitoring, disruptive family transitions such as divorce, and inconsistent discipline are significant psychosocial contributors to early-onset delinquency. According to this theory, the family environment plays a crucial role in predicting early offending, as it is within this environment that children learn to use coercive behaviors, such as temper tantrums and whining, to avoid parental discipline and authority. Lastly, callous unemotional or CU traits are a set of characteristics in juveniles believed to be precursors to adult psychopathy, a key trait of adult psychopaths. Researchers have identified a subgroup of children and adolescents who display a lack of empathy, limited capacity for guilt, and a lack of emotional expression. Interestingly, cruelty to animals is one of the indicators associated with CU traits. While these traits do occur in some children and adolescents and should be recognized, they are not universally present. When they are displayed, they may also mask emotions tied to abuse or other forms of victimization. For example, children who have been abused and are distrustful of adults may appear unfeeling, non-expressive, and uncaring, even though they may be experiencing complex emotions. Again, this video serves to supplement rather than replace your reading material, intended to deepen your understanding of the content. Once you feel confident in this section, you can proceed to the next topic.